Are you an artist looking to do private paint party events, but you honestly have no idea how to price your events? Should you do a flat rate fee? Should you price per the group size? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the sliding scale method and how to implement that into your paint and sip business. If that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hi everybody, this is JJ Long from JJArtworks, and welcome to our official YouTube channel where we help artists create profitable paint party businesses. Thank you so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate the love and support. So this week's question comes from our community member, Friendly Friend Official, and their question was, how do you price your private paint parties? Do you price it per the group size, or how do you do that? So in this week's video, I want to share with you all the sliding scale method on how to price your events. And basically, I'm just going to share a quick story with you. When I first started my paint sip business many moons ago, I was just charging a flat rate fee for every type of group size, and it was like $35. And what I would do, someone would reach out and they say, oh, you know, we have a group of 10 people. Okay, it's $35 per person. We have a group of 20 people. All right, it's $35 per person. We have a group of 50 people. Cool, it's $35 per person. And what I quickly realized is that people were asking me questions and they were saying, hey, so, you know, we have a lot of people. We got like 50, 60 people. Can you give us a little price break? Can you give us a discount? And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? People do deserve a discount for big group sizes. I don't want to be perceived as like a money hungry person, and they should be rewarded for providing like a big group. So what I started doing was I started doing a thing called a sliding scale. And I'll flash up our sliding scale at JJArtworks on the screen real quick. But basically, we drop the price as the group size increases. So our first tier, and just so you understand where my methodology is here, you should start off with group sizes of at least 10 people. Now, this is your threshold, so please feel free to do whatever threshold you want. If you're willing to teach a paint party group of like 5 people, then go ahead, you do you. But over the years, I've realized that starting off with a group of at least 10 people or 12 people is a good starting point, because you need to make enough money to provide for yourself, to make a profit as a business, and usually 10 people is the sweet spot. So let me get back into our list here. So for group sizes of 10 to 14 people, our rates at JJArtworks Paint Parties is $45 per person. For 15 to 24 people, our rates are $42 per person. So you see the price drop a little bit. And then for 25 or more people, our rates are $40 per person. And the reason why this works so well is because if you go out, like I said, for a smaller group size of 10 people, and you're charging the same amount as if you were to do a paint party for 50 people, you start getting, I don't know, there starts to be a little friction. You know, you say, oh, it's only a group of 10 people. I really wish I charged a little bit more. And the other thing is, you want to understand that you want to relay to people that, you know, the more people you book, the more people that you have at your group for the paint party, the more you get rewarded, right? So the more guests you have, the cheaper the price is going to be. And this works really good because you're being yourself as the artist and as the entrepreneur, you're being rewarded, you're being compensated fairly for whatever group size you teach. And I want you to be compensated fairly for whatever group size you teach. The other rule or method I recommend is that your bigger group size price tier should be the minimum that you're willing to teach for. So say you charge $35 for a person, and that, you know, that's what you're normally charging, but you want to make that your highest price tier. So say you work your way back. Say, okay, so it's $45 per person for 10 to 14 guests. Say it's $42 per person for 15, 24 guests. But for 25 or more guests, it's $35 per person. And you can play around with the numbers. You can play around with the group sizes. You could say, all right, for 50 more guests, it's $30 per person. That's something actually we might do here at JJArtworks now I think about it. But you play around with what price points work for you. You play around with what group sizes work for you. And it's the best way I've found out over the years to be properly compensated for your time and energy. And it's also a reward to give to your customers as they book bigger group sizes. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. Thank you again to Friendly Official for this question. Please keep the questions coming. We appreciate it. And if this is your first time visiting our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Please hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified when we come out with weekly videos. Also, if you're looking for possibly one-on-one coaching, I offer that over at JJArtworks.com. If you're looking to just launch your paint and sip company, or if you're looking to expand and scale your existing paint party company. And then also, if you're curious as to what supplies we use at JJArtworks, I have links in the description below to share with you all what supplies work for us and what we've used over the years. So thank you so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate the love and support, and I will talk to you all in another video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.